How you doing? I'm Darren with Kickin BBQ. If this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Today, we are talking rib glaze. Now, I know we've all seen those products on the market that give that beautiful shine to your ribs, but what if I told you you can make it at home for a fraction of the cost and custom it to any flavor, almost any flavor that you want? That's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be doing 3 different flavors, and I'm really excited to show you guys this recipe. I've bought in rib glazes in the past. Another thing you can do is you can also add it to barbecue sauce to give it that nice final shine with whatever flavor profile you're looking for. This is a very simple, easy process. I'm gonna show you everything start to finish today, and I'm gonna show you what the final product looks like on a rack of ribs. I have a rack of ribs on the Traeger right now, seasoned up with some SPG and just a light dusting of my honey chipotle, but you're gonna see how the final product looks when this is completely done. So let's bring you in and show you how to prep up this rib glaze. All right, so like I said, these are pretty customizable. We're gonna start prepping our ingredients, and the first thing we're gonna do is get this habanero sliced up. Now, depending on how hot you want it, you can add more, you can take out the seeds, you can do whatever you want. But for me, I'm just gonna get this all sliced up, and this is gonna work just fine for what we're doing here today. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just wanna get it chopped up enough to where it's in small pieces like that. We're gonna take another container here, and I have some dark, sweet frozen cherries. You can use fresh if you like, but these have a little bit of moisture in them, and when we go to puree all this, I think they're gonna blend up a little bit better. So I'm going with like a nice sized handful. The next recipe we're gonna be doing today is a pineapple jalapeno, and so we're just gonna prep up our jalapenos right now, and we'll get these set off to the side. All right, and I'm using frozen pineapple chunks here. Like I said, you can use fresh if you want for any of these ingredients. I just have these always on hand for shakes and smoothies and stuff, so I'm going with the frozen. And the last recipe is just going to be a peach rib glaze. Again, frozen peaches. Just gonna get a decent amount put into this bowl, and that's it. All right, so that's pretty much the extent of our prep work. Now we're gonna get making the actual liquid to this glaze. All right, so I have a saucepan here. Now, essentially what we're gonna be doing is making a simple syrup. So I'm gonna add 4.5 cups of water to this. When you're making this at home, you wanna go with a 1 cup to 1 cup ratio, 1-to-1 ratio on water and sugar, and that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I'm gonna get 4.5 cups of water into this saucepan. All right, so here is 4 cups going in, plus a 1/2 cup. And to this water, we're gonna add our 1/2 cup first of sugar, just like so. And then 4 cups of sugar to go along with our 4.5 cups of water for an equal 1-to-1 ratio. All right, so now that we have our 4.5 cups of water and 4.5 cups of sugar, I'm gonna get this on and I'm gonna bring it to a slow boil and stir it until all the sugar is completely dissolved. All right, guys, so this was just at a boil. I just turned it down a little bit here, but you can see all the sugar is dissolved. It's nice and clear. When you first add it, it's gonna be cloudy. You won't be able to see the bottom of your pan, but as it dissolves, that is when it becomes more clear. You'll be able to tell. So this is exactly what we are looking for. Now I'm gonna get this out of the way, and I'm gonna show you how we're going to infuse this to get our rib glazes. All right, so all we're gonna do is add our frozen ingredients to a blender, starting off with the peach. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to help puree this up. So I'm gonna get the lid on, and then I'm gonna get this all pureed. All right, now that these peaches are pureed, I'm gonna get them into a mason jar. That way we can add our simple syrup and get it infused as it cools. All right, so we have the peaches in there. Now what we're gonna do is take our simple syrup here, nice and hot still, and we're just gonna pour that in there like so. We get our lid on here, and we're just gonna give it a good shake. And then at this point, we're gonna let it cool to room temperature and just let this infuse. I'm gonna repeat this exact same process with all the other ingredients here. So like I said, once it hits room temp, it'll be fully infused. We're gonna strain out everything and we'll be left with a delicious rib glaze. All right, so there is our 3 rib glazes right here. We have the peach, we have the habanero cherry, and we have the pineapple jalapeno. You can see some really cool colors here. And you can see right here, I have plenty of simple syrup left over. Now, you can take and bottle this up and use this in your rib wrap or just put this on your ribs. But one of my favorite things to do with a nice simple syrup is make an old fashioned. So that's what I'm gonna do right now while I tell you about the sponsor of today's video. All right, so thank you to today's sponsor, ZBiotics. Look, if you're like me, you like a good old fashioned, maybe one too many from time to time. That's why before you even think of having an old fashioned, start your evening off with a ZBiotics. ZBiotics is a pre-alcohol probiotic and is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic designed by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. So here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol is converted into a toxic byproduct in your gut. And it is this byproduct, not dehydration, that makes you feel bad the next day. ZBiotics is a pre-alcohol drink that produces an enzyme to break down that byproduct so you can wake up feeling your absolute best. All you have to do is make ZBiotics your first drink of the night, drink responsibly, and you're set. Click the link in the description to get 15% off your first order. Plus, it's backed by 100% money guarantee, no questions asked, so you really have absolutely nothing to lose. Look, I've worked with ZBiotics for a couple years now, and this product helps me enjoy these and a social life and everything else and still be productive enough to get my videos done the next day. So like I said, before you have one of these, have one of these, and you're gonna be set. Thanks to ZBiotics for sponsoring today's video. You know, with ZBiotics, science-backed mornings start here. Let's get back to this rib glaze. All right, so it is almost time to wrap these ribs, and I do wanna use some of our cherry habanero in the wrap. So what I'm gonna do is I just have a strainer here. I'm gonna run this through the strainer, get all the big chunks out. I don't care if there's a few little chunks or whatever, but I wanna get all the big chunks out. And so we're just gonna run it through like this, get all of the liquid out of there. All right, so now that we have it strained, we're just gonna pour it back into our mason jar. Hopefully I can do this without making a giant mess. There we go. Now, you did lose some volume here by straining out the chunks, but because we have some leftover simple syrup, I'm just gonna top it off to get it up to the bottom of this rim. It's not gonna impede the flavor, just gonna make it a little bit sweeter, but check that out, nice color. Looks good. So I'm gonna get this outside because it's about 30 degrees right now. Let this cool down just a little bit more. I'm gonna strain the rest of them, and when it's time to wrap these ribs, I'll show you that process, show you what we're gonna do, and of course I'm gonna show you the final product. We'll do a taste test, but I wanna try this right now. Oh yeah, this is gonna be delicious. We'll talk more about this later, but let's go. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so here is our rack of ribs we've had going, 275 degrees for about 2.5 hours. You can see we have some wonderful color on here. They smell delicious. Salt, pepper, garlic, and my honey chipotle, the only thing we got on here, and yeah, these are gonna be great. So you can see I have 4 pats of butter down, and then we have our cherry habanero rib glaze. Like I said, I did the finger test on this and it was amazing. We'll get our ribs down on this, like so. And then we're gonna take a little bit more of our glaze and just go over the top here, just like so. And now we're gonna get these wrapped up. I'm gonna get these back onto the smoker, cook them until they're tender, and I'll bring you back and show you the final product, and best of all, we'll do the taste test. See you then. All right, so the ribs are done. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at how they look with this glaze on there. Oh, man. All right, moment of truth. Check that out. I'm gonna slide that forward. Look at that. Look at the shine and just the wonderful glaze on these things. So easy to do. Save some money, make your glazes at home. Just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna get these sliced up and we're gonna jump in and do the taste test right now. All right guys, one more time, just check that out. Absolutely beautiful. Let's try this. All right guys, before we jump into the taste test, I just want to give a shout out to Butcher Barbecue, David Bauska. This is where I found the information on his website to make these and the process. Now, he just kind of details how to do the different flavorings. These aren't the recipes that are on there or anything. There is a nice maple one on there if you're interested in that, but I'll leave a link down in the description. You can go and check it out and kind of see the process in writing if you so choose. I can't wait anymore. We got to try this. Let's do it. I did overcook the ribs a little bit. I don't care, they're for home eating, but I might never use barbecue sauce on ribs again at home because this is fantastic. It's sweet with just a little bit of heat, but man, it really brings out the pork flavor in here. It's not overwhelming like some of the barbecue sauces. This is absolutely amazing. Got a little bit of the rib tip here. I'm just going in for that bark on top. If you're looking for a new way to add some pizzazz to your ribs, these homemade rib glazes are the ticket. I will say, of course, you're gonna save some money doing this yourself. It is a little bit of a process, but these will last in the fridge for a couple weeks. If they start to get crystallized, you can add some lemon juice to them. It'll help with that. Again, all that information's on the link down below to Butcher Barbecue. I can't wait to try the rest of these. I think this pineapple jalapeno one is gonna be fantastic on chicken or chicken wings. Don't just limit yourself to ribs. These can be delicious on so many other things. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, stay safe, and we will see you next time.